Hi, today's video is all about strengthening exercises for the knee. If you have had knee pain, then these exercises are great for you. If you find the exercises in standing too aggressive, I have a video just dedicated to doing the same exercises in sitting and similar exercises lying, so that you can start wherever it's best for you, so you can progress. And just like today, we're going to be looking at ways that you can progress these exercises. Knee pain can limit you from doing the things you love. They can limit you from choosing where you want to live. Be in control of your destiny. Be in control of your knees. Follow me through these exercises so that you can take the right steps to get stronger today. My name is Margaret Martin. I'm a registered physical therapist, certified strength and conditioning specialist, and for the last 38 years, this has been my love. This is what I do, is help people get stronger. So let's get going. Okay, before we do our strength exercises, we are going to just lubricate our knees a little bit. And by just prancing on the spot, and you'll see this prance happening here, that we are just getting some movement in the knee joint. If this is at all uncomfortable for you, you can try prancing with the foot lifting up and a little more support on the side that you might be having some discomfort. So just something to get the knee moving so that the joint itself is feeling some movement. So before you get up and get going, if you have been, working standing up and you need to run down the stairs to, put the kettle on, then by all means, get those knees moving just a little bit, 10, 15 movements, just to get things lubricated in the knee joint. And now we'll start our strength. All right, first exercise we're going to do is all about the booty. So the butt is so very important when we walk, when we go up and down stairs. If we don't use our butt, we rely too much on the muscles of the thigh. So first exercise, all we need is a chair. We're going to, with a straight back, lean into the back of the chair, transfer all the weight to one foot, breath in, exhale, squeeze your butt. You literally want to feel these muscles tighten as much as you can, and then release. Work with your breath. Exhale as you come up, 2, 3, and down. The knee that I'm standing on, you'll notice I have a slight bend, and that's what I encourage you to do as well. 3, and release. And last 2, 3, and release. Good. And fifth one, 2, 3, and release. We're going to shift to the opposite side. Breath in and out. 2, 3 for 1. Good. And 2. As you get stronger, you can start adding weight to your ankle. Good. Making sure, whether you're using weight or not, that you always keep your body in alignment and not hyperextend. So the leg does not have to go very high. We don't have a lot of pure extension of the hip joint. It's just 15 degrees. So by leaning forward, I'm just completing that straight line with the body. And that's going to keep everything happy and healthy. In this next exercise, we are working our hip abductors. I need you to line yourself up with the door frame. Your supporting heel is going to be right up against the door frame. And we're going to use the dip of the door being recessed in to get that little bit of extension of the leg that we're working, to be able to slide up and out. 2, 3, and in. Breath and sliding up and out. Keep the heel in contact with the door the whole while, because that's going to really get us to focus in on these muscles right in where my thumb is. And for yourself, if you're wanting to find it, place your hand on your pelvis. And then as you just slide your thumb down, you're going to come across the upper third of your pelvis back here. And that's your gluteus medius muscle. That's the muscle that does this hip abduction. And if we want to add a little external rotation, turning the toes out at the same time, to really engage those special fibers. Good. We're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. I'm going to slide the chair towards me so I can hang on to it. Placing the opposite heel, always whatever leg we're standing on. So very important for the knee that it has a little micro bend. So we're not locking the knee back, a little bend, nice and tall. Slide the heel back, breath in. Exhale, coming up. 2, 3, and release. And exhale up. 2, 3, and release. So we're going to do a few more of the turning out, just so that you can see, are those muscle fibers in that same muscle, some of the fibers turn the leg outward. And if you go, wow, that one's so much weaker than when I do it the other way, that's probably what you need to work on, just a little bit more than straight. And you can also do this with ankle weights as you get stronger. So moving down to strengthen the muscles around the knee itself, we're going to work on our hamstring muscles, standing nice and tall, shifting all our weight, soft knee. Exhale as you bend the knee. 2, 3, and slowly release. Sometimes people don't use their hamstrings for so long that that muscle wants to start cramping on you. So that's a really, really normal response. As you get stronger, that will subside. But in case you're getting a cramp, I'm going to show you how to stretch it out right after this. Last 1, 2, 3, and all you have to do is step back. You can hold the door frame, place your foot up on the chair in front of you so that you get a nice stretch in that muscle. And if you want more of a stretch, lean forward with your chest up high. Great, we're going to do the same thing on the other side, 5 repetitions. If that felt too easy, by all means, breath in. You could be doing this with an ankle weight. 2, 3. Think nice and tall, crown of your head to the sky. Remember, keep a soft knee in your standing leg. Good job. And once more. 2, 3. Excellent. Our 4th exercise is to target the muscles of our upper thighs. And this is the squat. I want you to have your feet 8 to 12 inches from the wall behind you. You can use the chair for some stability. And the reason I want the wall behind you is I want you to first reach to the wall as you're going into your squat. Breath in and exhale, butt back. And there we go. You're not going to go into a very deep squat. Once you're here, push into the floor coming up. Have your glute muscles help you to extend your legs. Good. You're down, gaze up and chest up. Now push into the floor as you come up. Excellent. Adjust your positioning. If you feel like you're too far from the wall, just get a little bit closer. Breath in. Exhale, going down. And push, 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 push into the floor. Excellent. Really critical with your squats. So looking in with a mirror in front of you, you want your knees to stay open the way your feet are open. So we're going to do one more. I want you to think about stretching the space between your feet, stretching the space between your knees as you bring your butt back. Good. And now you're engaging all those muscles we worked on. Excellent. Very nicely done. Okay, our last exercise is heel raises. And so often people tell me, but Margaret, I can't do heel raises because of the arthritis at the base of my big toe. So an investment in a half foam roller is a great investment. And by placing your feet right over the top or the summit of the foam roller, that's going to allow you to do heel raises without putting extra stress on the base of the big toe. So nice breath in and exhale up. And 2, and 3 and 4 and 5. And if you've done this and you're like, this is far too easy, then by all means, you can go to going up, shifting, and down. Going up, shifting, and down. Going up, shifting, down, and up, shift, and down. Last one on the right, and then over to the left. And up, shift, and down, and up, keeping as much weight as you need to on the other leg so that the leg that you're doing the exercise on feels a good challenge. You feel a little burn in the calf, and that's a great thing. Good. We're in the perfect position just to go right into our stretches, which using this half foam is a great tool for stretching the calf muscle. And so with the heel on the ground, but the ball of the foot on the foam, you might feel in this position, you already feel a nice stretch. Excellent if you do. If you don't, the further you bring the other leg, the bigger the stretch is going to be. This is the one time I'm going to have you allow your leg that you're stretching to have a straight knee so you get a full stretch of that calf muscle. And just breathe nice and easy. You want the stretch to always be comfortable, where your breath is easy, where you feel like that's just a really nice stretch, not painful at all. So make the adjustment so that it's good for you. And then let's take it to the other side. Don't want the other side to feel left out. Heel down, ball of your foot on the half foam. And let's just start. See how it feels when the feet are side by side. And if it feels too aggressive, take a step back. If it feels too light, take a step forward. Or it might just be just right here. So think really tall. Heel is grounded down. Good. As you straighten your posture, that just helps the whole stretch. Lovely. And then we go into our most important stretch next for our thigh. And that's keeping the quadricep flexible. So very important. So making the most of the space we're in, you're going to use the door handle for support and bringing your foot onto your chair. You should feel a nice stretch through the front of your thigh. Good. If you feel that doesn't feel quite as intense as you'd like it to be, then you can do a couple of things. One is we could step forward just a little bit more, maybe 2 or 3 inches more, and that's going to elongate from the pelvis back, but it does take a little bit of the stretch away at the knee. So that's where we can add the half foam underneath the foot just to feel that stretch. So again, so that it's a stretch that feels really delicious for you, nice and like a nice opening feeling, but no pain in the knee. So make little adjustments so that you can do this stretch without any pain. And we'll switch that to the other side. Another way to make this a little bit more intense could be to bend the knee that you're standing on. Thinking tall, lengthening so that your kneecap is reaching towards the floor. Now, aside from strengthening and stretches, it's so very important that you walk, and you walk regularly. But changing the way that you walk is also so very important in your knees. You don't want to be walking on pavement and the same loading all the time on the knee joint. So find different surfaces you can walk on and have a great walking playlist that you can view that gives you tons of ideas to make your walking more challenging, to build the muscles to help you have happier and healthier knees for years to come. Thanks for joining me, and have a lovely day.